முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று கப்பம் தவிக்கும் கலியே துயிலாய் செப்பமுடையாய் திரள் உடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலாய் செப்பென்ன மென்முறை செவ்வாய் சிறுமருங்குள் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலாய் உக்கமும் தொத்தொலியும் தொந்துன்ம நாளனை இப்போதை எம்மே நீராட்டேரோர் எம்பாவாய்.
அஸ்மத் குரு பரம்பராயை நமக. श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कविधार्किककेसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि नीलादुङ्गस्तनगिरिदडी शुद्धमुद्बोध्य कृष्णं पारात्यं स्वं श्रुतिसदशिरस् सिद्धमध्यापयन्ति सोच्चिष्टायां सृजनिगलिदं याबलात् कृतभुङ्क्ते गोदा तस्यै नमैदमिदं பூய ஏவாசு பூயகா. அன்னவயல் புதுவை ஆண்டாள் அரங்கற்கு பன்னு திருப்பாவை பல்பதிகம் இன்னிசையால் பாடிக் கொடுத்தாள் நற்பாமாலை பூமாலை சூடிக் கொடுத்தாளைச் சொல்லு சூடிக் கொடுத்த சுடர்கொடியே தொல்பாவை பாடி அருளவல்ல பல்வளையாய் நாடினே வேங்கடவர்க்கென்னை விதி என்றையும் மாற்றம் நம் கடவா வண்ணமே நல்கு. ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம். எம்பெருமானா திருவடிகளே சரணம். சீரன்றுதொப்புல் திருவேங்கடமுடையான் திருவடிகளே சரணம். முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன் சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே துயிலழாய் செப்பமுடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா துயிலழாய் செப்பென்ன மென்முலை செவ்வாய் சிறு மருங்கல் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே துயிலழாய் உக்கமும் தட்டொழியும் தன்னுன் மணாளனை இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோ எம்பாவாய். Today we will enjoy the 20th Pasuram of Thiruppavai. Just like other 19, we will go directly into the Swabadesam, the intricate meaning. We've been telling all the 30 Pasurams reflect Prabhati, especially a Prabhannan, one who has completed the total unconditional surrender Prabhati, how he should be behaving. Also, we'll look at some of the Tamil words, which are all very difficult words are used over here. And Anyabadesam, Swabadesam overlap in so many different places. In the three Pasurams, 17th Ambarame starts with Agaram, 18th Undu Madagalitran start with Ugaram, 20th today Muppattu Moovar starts with the Magaram. Three letters of the Pranavam, Agara, Ugara, Magara, Idi, as it says, that is the Pranavam part is mentioned over here. In between, there's a Pasuram left over, that is the 19th Kuttivilakkeriya. That Pasuram constitutes the fourth case Vibhakti, which we call as the Lupta Chaturthi. When you have an Agaram, and then when you have a Magaram, Agaravacha Sabdam Narayanan, Magaram is Jivan. What is the connection between those two? The connection between those two, the Magaram is there exclusively only for A. That kind of a Evagaram only for A, that is missing. So in the Pranavam also, it is a Lupta Chaturthi that is going to be on the Agaram for Bhagavanike. Bhagavanike இருக்கக்கூடிய சேஷன், பகவானுக்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஜீவன். So the 19th Pasuram indicates to Lupta Chaturthi indirectly. நப்பின்னை கொங்கை மேல் வைத்து கடந்த மலர் மார்பா, that shows the Pirati and the Bhakti. நீ உன்மணாளனை, that shows the master. எத்தனை போதும் துளவட்டாய் கான், making him happy and enjoying the கைங்கரியம். எத்தனை ஏலும் பிரிவாற்ற இல்லாயால், that கைங்கரியம் is சர்வதேச சர்வகால சர்வாவஸ்தைகளிலும், time, space and state and all of them, ஒழுவில் காலமெல்லாம் உடனாய் மென்னி வழுவிலா அடிமை செய்ய வேண்டும் நாம், as Thiruvaimozhi says that one. So that is what's mentioned over here. That is the Dvayamantram, second line, that tells you the Palan. That is what it is indicating. That these four possums when you take Agara, Ugara, Magara, Lupta Chaturthi, that constitutes the Pranavam. Pranavam remains as the relation between us and the Bhagavan and the Pirati together. Bhagavan and Pirati as a Midunam we told. What is our connection to that Atma? Paramatma and Jivatma, the connection as defined in Sri Bhashyam, Taragatvam, Niyantritvam, Swamitvam. What it is? Bhagavan supports, controls, and owns. SCO principle. That's what we see in the Sri Bhashyam. He is the supporter, controller, and owner. We are the supported, controlled, and owned by him. Adhara Adeya, Niyantri Niyamya, Sesha Seshibhava. So this is what is mentioned over here. That is why we are always asking, I want to do Kainkaryam. I want to enjoy the Bhagavan's guna, the same and everything. The Pasuram 16, Nayak and I, we are praying to Bhagavan to open up our mind. In the Paasuram 17, Ambarame, we are waking up Nandagopala, Yashoda, and Balarama, and forgot Pirati. In 18th, 19th, and 20th, Undu Madagaletran, Kuttu Valakariya, Muppatumar, these Paasuram awakening Nappinai Pirati. The Undu Madagaletran, 18th Paasuram, Nandagopalan Magamagale, Nappinai. In the 19th Kuttu Valakariya, Kottalar Pungural, Nappinai. In the 20th Pasuram Muppatumuvar, Sevvai Sirumanangal Nappinai, all the three about the Nappinai. So in all the three Pasuram, Nappinai was referred. Undu Madagaletran Pasuram, Nappinai Prati was prayed alone, Purushagara Prabhati. Kuttuvalakariya Pasuram, we prayed along with Krishna, Prabhati as a Ubayam. We are trying to Varital. Muppatumuvar Amarar Kishi will be praying along with Krishna. But this time, the Nappinai is referred as Sri Mahalakshmi. Nappinai Nangai Thiruve, that's what we would do. In the earlier two Pasurams, Andal prayed to both Perumal and Pirati for Bhagavat Anubhavam. But it did not come. So it did not materialize. So she thinks there is some mistake in the way I have prayed. Perhaps I spoke too harshly. So in this Pasuram, she prays more gently, with a little more Vinayam, little more humility. Mukkur Adai beautifully brings out a beautiful context over here. The girls, Gopika, Bhagavata, Prabhannas, they're all thinking we have done the Purushagara Prabhati. Then we have done Prabhati to both Pirati and Emberuman. Why this is not yielding result? Is there any mistake or shortcoming? Though many Shastras, Vedas and Upanishads talk vastly about Prabhati, Lord Krishna is the one who gave the Charama Slogam. That is the Smriti Bhagavad Gita. He is one who commanded to do Prabhati. Let us pray to Krishna as Acharya. Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Wake him and ask him, let us go to the source. That is the final Bhagavan. Let's do that one. And that is what they are trying to do in this Pasuram. First, the Sangati, the continuity from previous Pasuram. Kuttuvalakariya Kottakal, Mettendra Pancha Sayanathin Mele, Kottalar Pungural, Nappinai Konge Mel, Vaitakadanda Malar Marba, Vaitaravai, praying to Lord Krishna. Maitadangandina, Yetane Bodum, Tulettayagan, Etane Elim, Pirivatrayela, Tattva praying to Nappinai. With a sort of heated words to Nappinai. And complaining about Nappinai's insatiability. She never satisfied to have the Bhagavan with her. Venting out slightly our heated, passionate feelings, the Prabhannas or the Gopikas are saying, it's a platonic envy. That is something like a compassionate jealousy from them, but they are not getting the Anubhavam. So yesterday in the 19th Pasuram, Gopikas request, Prabhannas request both Sri Krishna and Nappinai to grant the Bhagavat Anubhavam through Prati, Purushagara Bodhi, but there was no response because there is something deficient. Because what is a deficient? Maybe we are little harsh. Tattu mandre, tagavu mandre. It is not like your surubam, it is not like your subhavam. So we got a little angry and told her like that one. So they felt, okay, maybe we have to be very careful in the next Pasuram. But Nappinai has got all the things to be like that one. She has so many things to mesmerize and hypnotize Krishna. Sarvanga Saushtavam, all the parts are beautiful. Kundal, beautiful hair, long, black and curly. Kundalakke Swadda Vasanai, that hair has got its own enchanting fragrance. And beautiful Stanam, chest. You walk the beauty like a gazelle. Your beautiful smile. Maitadankan, beautiful eyes. Chaduryam, Samyochidam, Samarthyam, body energy. Everything was so great. That's why when you have so many things to attract the Bhagavan and charm the Bhagavan, you might have boxed up, tied up Bhagavan's karunyam inside and it could not come out. That's why Krishna is not even responding. He is completely mesmerized and he lost himself. So to compensate for that one, now they are asking with a Vinayam, Pratana in a modest way. So today's Pasuram 20th Muppothu Mover, like the last Pasuram, Nappinai Prati and Lord Krishna awakened together, same thing here. But here, we're going to be praying she as a Mahalakshmi. For Andal's Anubhavam here, start with describing the Bhagavat Vaibhavam. First in this Pasuram, Andal's Anubhavam starts with the Bhagavat Vaibhavam. The first two lines, Perumal's Vaibhavam. Muppattu Movar Amararkku Munchendre, Kappam Thavirkkum Kaliye Tuilazhai. Muppattu Movar Amarar. 33 immortals, deathless, imperishable devas. Munchendru goes in front of them. Kappam means trembling, fierce, shaking. The word Kambanam means vibration. From that Kappam has come. Tavirkum, skipping, avoiding. Kappam Tavirkum, removing the fears and destroying the fears of the devas. Kali here means hero, star, champion. Have the power and energy and bravery. Tuilazhai, can you please get up? She describes the Perumal's greatness. Whenever devas have some kind of a difficulty, they rush to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan protects them even before their problem comes in. Muppattu Movar, 11 Rudras, 12 Adityas, 8 Dikbalagas and 2 Agni Devadas. So sometimes it's Indra and Prajapati, they tell 33 of them. Each Devada has got 1 crore Sainyam. So that's why 33. Muppattu Mukkodi. Kappam Tavirkum, Perumal removes the fear of the Devas. Because Devas are afraid of the Asuras. What happened? When Ravana's grandfather Malyavan, he was troubled the Devas. Malyavan is Asura. He went and troubled the Devas. And Bhagavan fought for them. Malyavan ran away in fear, showing his back. Puramudugi kaatradhu. Bhagavan chased him. Malyavan said, "Hey Narayana, don't you know the Kshatriya Dharma?" Bhagavan replied, "I am not bound by any Kshatriya Dharma. My Dharma is to protect the Sharanagadas. Devargal did the Sharanagadi, I have to protect them." Kappam Tavirkum Kaliye means he protects the surrenderers, the Prabannas. If one does the Sharanagadi, Perumal pays all the debts. Munchendru. How Krishna does that one? He goes in the battle in front on behalf of them, standing ahead of them. In Mumani Kovai, Swami Desika says, Tayum niye sayidandu ugattalin, Tandayum niye mundinindalittalin. You stand in front and protect. Male Kandrivarai Mun Yende Maindane, Tondaradi Pudiyalvar says in Tirumale, Mun Yende, before the problem comes. There's nothing after the problem comes. Before the problem comes, you have to protect them. Your swabhavam is that before any hurdle comes, you go and rescue them. Asrida Dukkha Nivaranam. Remove the hurdles of the devotees. Kappam Tavirkum Kaliye. Kappam. Another meaning is Kadan. Kadan means here, you have to pay back. Devas were very much obligated to the Bhagavan. Because Bhagavan every time helping them. So what Devas did, as a token of their small return, Devas paid their visit Andal's wedding with Lord Sri Ranganatha. That is in the Nachiyar Thirumozhi. Andal herself says that one. So, every man, other than Deva, let's take the man. Every man carries 3 debts. Deva Runam, that is Deva to red. Rishi Runam, debt to the Rishis. Pitru Runam, debt to ancestors. Deva debt, Yagyena Devabhya, cleared by doing the Yagam Yagyam. Pitru debt, Prajaya Pidupyaha, cleared by the progeny, having the kids, that is removed. Rishi debt, Brahmacharyo Rishibhya, cleared by Veda Adhyanam, everything. So, by doing all of them, whatever the loan, whatever the debt we have, that is being cleared. But for a Sharanagada, Perumal himself clears all of them. In Adhigara Sangargam, Swami Desikan says, when one takes refuge under the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, all the 3 debts are removed. One Tuvare Kannan, Adekkalam Kolla, Kadangal Kalatriye, all of them are removed. Tuilerai, can you please wake up and bless us? That is what we are asking to the Bhagavan who is sleeping inside. Is there any woe you have to help, to protect 33 crore Devaras and no one else? You will protect only the Devas? If that is the case, please consider us among the Devas and open the mouth. So, when Devas are special, you go and help them only, not us. Seppamudayai, Tiraludayai, Shetrarku Veppam Kodukkum Vemala, Tuilalai, Vemala. So, Andal calls the Perumal's quality is needed for protection. Seppamudayai, Krishna, you are the meaning for the word perfection. This word indicates the Tirukkalya Gunam called Arjavam. Arjavam means straightforwardness, being consistent with Mano, Vak, Kaya, mind, word and deed. One has to think, say and act on the same thing. It has to be collinear. Thiral Udayai, Thiral means power and energy. Eliminate the enemies of the Prabhannas. You have them. You have the ultimate strength and valor. Oh Lord, you should be showing Shappamudayai, Arjavam towards Anukulas. Tiraludayai, power and supremacy over Pradikulas. But you are reversing that. You are not showing any karunyam to us. We are reminding you where you should be showing your power. There, not to us. Tiraludayai, Nirangusa Swatandriyam, absolute independence. He depends on no one. He boasts to no one. He needs nothing from anybody. Only way, yet he yields to the bhakti. Chetrarku Veppam Kodukkum. Chetra means opponents, we said enemies. Veppam Kodukkum, giving the heat, burn, trouble. Even the mere thought of Krishna is a scorching heat to the enemies and they feel like burning. Samogam Sarva Bhudeshu. When he says that one, he treats everybody the same. He has no enemies. No, everybody is his favorites. Everybody, there is no enemy he can find. But if someone opposes his bhaktas, then he treats them as his own enemies. So Andal says, you are angry with the enemies. Agreed. But why do you cause sorrow to us? By staying away. We love you, Vimala, the one who does not have any flaws. Please wake up. She points out, you removed the Deva's trouble when they come to you for a purpose or a prayojanam. But we are ananya prayojaners. The only reason we are asking to come to you, please look at us, because we want to have the anubhavam. Unadisayam anubhavam of you. Vimala tuilalai. Vimala means pure personality. Vimalan, who is void of any dirt, blemish. Vimalan means one without dosham of ajnanam. Okay. Andal uses the same word twice again in Nachiyar Thirumozhi also when she is calling about Krishna. Tuilalai, please wake up. Devas requested you to go and fight for them. You have to take the weapons and you have to do difficult tasks and everything. What we are asking? Nothing. We don't ask you anything from you. We are merely asking, have a glance. have your kadaksham fall on us. Then she turns to Pirati. Nappinai nangai Thiruve Tuizhai. Andal waking up Nappinai, singing her glories. Thiruve. Nappinai, in Krishnavadhara, she represents his concert. But she is the Angam of the Periya Pirati, Sri Mahalakshmi. Nappinai is addressed here as Sri Mahalakshmi. Nappinai nangai Thiruve. பூமி நீலாதேவி பெரிய பிராட்டியின் மற்றொரு அவதார ரூபாந்தரம் என்கிறபடி Swami Desikan says in Paramapada Sopanam. So, if you take Pirati as the Angi, these are all Angams. Bhogyavamabhinantariya kadaya pushpa angaragai samam. Parashara Bhattar, Shiguna Gosam also says, அவையவையை குறிக்கும் சொல் அவையவயத்தை குறித்து சொல்வது உண்டாகையாலே. I got to give a little bit explanation for a minute about Samanadigaranyam. In the Samanadigaranyam, what you tell about the soul, that carries to the body. What you tell about the body, it carries to the soul. Okay? Tattvamasi Vyakyanam you take. Tatu, that Brahmam. Tvam, that Brahmam inside you, Andaryami, both of them are the same. The Brahman, what is expanded macro level, and the Brahman in the micro level within you is the same Brahman. Tatu Tvam Asi. That is what called Samanadigaranyam. Similarly, whenever we say here Bhumi Prati or Nappinai or Neela Devi, it always represents to Sri Mahalakshmi. So, Seppanna Menmulai Sevvai Sirumarungal. Seppanna Menmulai describing her chest. Sevvai, lips enchantingly red. Sirumarangal, and your waist is so thin and slender. We are addressing the Pirati. These phrases particularly praises Samudaya, Anga, Saundaryam, beauty in each part and also the whole. Saundaryam, when you say each Angam. Lavanyam means total beauty. There are people who are totally beautiful everywhere. There are people certain Angas. So you may see a commercial, somebody is showing her finger. Maybe only her finger is beautiful, nothing else. So similarly here, Saundaryam is for each Angam. Lavanyam for totally put together. Samudaya Shobai. Nappinai nangai Tuizhai Thiruve Tuizhai. So we are asking, hello Nappinai, please wake up. When the Gopikas made this appeal, Nappinai replies from inside, I am not really sleeping. Go ahead and ask what you really need. Nappinai nangai Thiruve Tuizhai. Nappinai here is none other than Periya Pirati. She prays to Pirati to have the kadaksham of her and the Bhagavan. Sri Matu Narayana. Kadaksham both of them. Ukkamum Tattoliyum Tandun Manalanai. Ukkam means fan. Alavattam. Visiri. Tattu Oli means mirror, Kannadi. Manalan means husband. To give the Ukkamum Tattoliyum means they are trying to show these are all some of the Shodasa Upacharangal. Upakaranas for the Upachara done for the Bhagavan when he wakes up. Even today in many of the temples you can see they'll have something like a full brass showing in front of the Bhagavan that is like the mirror, not like our regular mirror. They show that one Bhagavan can see his beauty on that one. And even in some of the Bhagavata's house, they also do that one. These are all the 16 different type of Shodasa Upacharangal. So she says, wake up your husband. Just as you enjoy him now, please bless us also to enjoy him. You should recognize your intercession. Bhagavan, Pirati is doing the Purushagaratvam, and he has to awake and forget all our faults, and he has to bless the Kaingarya Prapti. We are coming here with the Paradandriya Seshatva Jnanam, and we are asking Dasyam. What is the Dasyam? To enjoy Dasatvam. Dasatvam, here we are asking Bhagavan, we want to do some Kaingaryam for you. See, we said that one, Seshatva, Paradandriya, Dasatva, Kaingaryam. That is what we are looking at that one. So what we are asking is basically Neeratam, Bhagavat Samslesha Anubhavam. That is what we are asking for. Samslesham here means to enjoy, immersing ourselves into Bhagavat Gunadisayams and everything. M.I. Though Prabhanas, so far in all the Pasurams, they are calling Pepenne, Pillai, Anandaludayai. Each one is getting mad on all of them, but they're all equal. When you look at here with the word M.I., all of them are equal. Neera Telo, Bhagavat Samslesham, when it comes, all these Prabhanas put together and they are asking, not to some. That is why they don't want to leave anybody. They want to collect all of them and then go for that. Go back to the first Pasuram. Narayanane Namakke Paredaruvan. That is the Ubayam period. Namakke. There also all the people put together. Here, M.I., the Ubayam part of that one, the Palan is also for everyone. The Arpudam, the greatness, if you look here, Prabhanas can be classified two ways. Artha Prabhanan, Dripta Prabhanan. Artha Prabhanan asks for the moksham immediately because he cannot stand anymore samsara. Dripta Prabhanan asks, Edad Degavasanayamam Tutpadam Prabhaya Swayam, asking moksham at the end of the current lives. Even though it's like that one, the time of attainment could be different. The one Ardha Prabhana asks today, he will die today, he will go to moksham today. But the Dripta Prabhana asks, maybe he dies after 10 years, then you go to moksham at that point. So, the time of attainment for them also different. But when they go to the moksham, the palan is the same. In the moksham, there is no clock. Doesn't mean there is no senior, there is no junior. You came yesterday, I came day before yesterday, nothing. All of them are going to be equal. Muktas and Nityas, all the same. Only for us, when you refer to them, it looks Muktas and Nityas. Where all of them are equal over there. So, when the attainment time is different for Adha Prabhanan and Dripta Prabhanan. But the Palan is the same. And it's not like that. When you look at here very beautifully, all the Prabhanas at the Ubayam time is the same. All the Prabhanas, Anubhavam time is also the same. Very beautifully Andal puts this one. The Palan what we are getting, the Ubayam what we are doing here is an amazing one. All the Prabhanas together. There is one more place she is going to say, Namakku Undannodu Uravel Namakku Ingu Ozhikka Ozhiyadu. In that place also there, the universal truth that every Atma has a servitude to the Lord Sriman Narayana and only to him. So beautifully in the Narayanane Namakke at the Ubaya Desai, and then here M.I. at the Ubayam Palan Desai, all the Prabhanas are equal, that's what it says. And then one more, the truth she is going to tell, Undannod Oravel Namakku Ingu Ozhikka Ozhiyadu. That is the truth part later on, that one. So the essence of this Pasuram, the earlier Pasuram, she prayed strongly, even harshly, Tattuvamandru, Thagavandru. But here she prays softly, with affection, calling Pirati Thiruve. She realizes that only to practice gentle mediation, they can receive the Bhagavan's Anubhavam. This way this Pasuram shows Perumal's greatness, protector of Devas and Sharanagadas. His qualities are Arjavam, Swatandriyam and protection of the Bhaktas. Pirati's role as a compassionate mediator granting the Kadaksham. The Swabadesa Pasuram for this one, Imayorku Munchendre Idarthirkum Tuyavane Imayorku Munchendre Idarthirkum Tuyavane Sumai Viduttar Kadan Kadetri Soviyudan Mel Ondriyavane Pagayan Anale Arulaye Purtina Pinnai Thiruve Magayai Padiyai Gavanete Varavepa Kaname Kavidarkiga Simmaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimade Venkadesaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha Srimade Nigamanta Mahadeshigaya Namaha Andal Thiruvadigale Sharanam.